Hey everybody, it's Big Ant here, and it's done. My haunted urn prop is finally finished. First of all, huge thanks to my neighbor and fellow haunter down the street, Chuck. He was kind enough to help me build this headstone that I was looking to build. He had a table saw and was able to get this all built with me and everything, so we got the angles in there, and I got it built just the way I was looking to have it built. And as you can see on the front of it there, I put some decorative wood molding on it, along with a lenticular picture that I had from like a dollar store frame, and a wooden picture frame I got from Michael's. So I put all that on there, glued it on there, and mostly I did it because I thought it looked cool, but also because I was just too lazy to want to carve a big, huge epitaph on the front of it. Originally, I was going to do this big whole thing with a clever name and all this stuff, and I was just like, I just don't have time for that right now. But I thought this came out pretty cool. I like the way it looks, and I don't think it distracts too much from the urn on top. So in addition to the headstone, I finally got a prop controller. I went with the budget Houdini prop controller from Halloweenfx. It's really cool. It's actually really small. It's like the size of like a kind of like a key fob, keychain kind of, like the thing you would use to unlock your car. It's pretty neat. It was cheap. I think I paid for the prop controller along with the motion sensor to go with it around, I don't remember now. Shoot, I don't remember because I bought some LEDs at the same time. I think it was like 80 bucks, around 80 bucks, maybe a little more than 80 bucks. Anyway, it's super cool, super easy to program. So what I'm doing is I'm running two power supplies. I have one power supply running the prop controller, and the prop controller is triggering a 12-volt relay that has another power supply on it for the urn. If you're curious about how the urn works, I won't go into too much detail here in this video because I've already done another video. I'll put a link to the previous video on just the urn itself, but it does work on a door lock actuator. So I have a little actuator mounted inside. So as I mentioned, it's motion control now, so if I wave my hand, check it out. So that's the animation I programmed into it, and I think I gave it like 30 seconds of non-animation at the end of the program, just mostly because I didn't want it to constantly just trigger over and over and over and over again. I wanted it to have some rest between being triggered. But yeah, I'm super stoked. I really think people are going to like this a lot this year. I'm loving these door lock actuators. As you can see from some of my other videos, I'm having a lot of fun building things with them. I have a lot of other ideas for them that just sadly don't fit in my haunt, unfortunately, but you could use them for really neat things. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I'll turn this thing around real quick so you guys get a look at the back side of it and see the prop controller and how I've got all that wired up. Alright, so this is the back side of it. Real quick, what I did was I wanted to make it so that the urn could come off easily for transporting this thing around and stuff. So I went ahead and made it so that all I have to do is unplug this coupler and the urn comes off. That sound you're hearing right now is the relay because I walked in front of the motion detector again. But so that's how the urn comes off. And if you look inside of it, I've got the Houdini prop controller right here. It's wired up. I've got the motion detector wired into it and the power. And next to it, like I said, it's triggering a 12-volt relay, which is sitting there. And this is the lead that goes back over to the urn that just plugs in real quick. And like I said, it's two simple wall wart 12-volt power supplies. Really not a whole lot to it. And I'm thrilled with it. I'm really thinking people are going to love it this year. So let me know what you guys think. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.